Cool.
Hi everyone, Susan Bachelder here, and I'm hanging out with Tammy Montgomery. We are the Unstoppable Mamas, if you don't already know who we are. And today we're going to record a short video just to let you know, all encompassing. We have many, many videos out there, right, Tammy? We record
Yes,
a
we
lot.
should. Lots of them.
But this video, we want to kind of give a summary, an overall picture, because we get asked this question all the time. What training do you have? So that's what we're here for. But first of all, hi Tammy, how are you doing today?
Doing excellent, Susan. As always, we're always having a good time and chit-chatting. Doing really good, thank you.
Awesome. And speaking of which, I forgot to connect I wasn't even thinking while we were having our non-10-minute meeting. I don't have my microphone connected. Is my audio okay? Do I sound okay?
Perfect. It's perfect. Is mine okay? I didn't bring my Yeti down here to North Carolina. It's still at my office in New York.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. So we're good. So what training do we have? It's like the main reason why people come to us. So we really should lay it all out here for them.
I think so. I think we do a really good job of helping people solve their problems. Mm-hmm. That's really what it is. You know, whether it's asking for creative solutions on how to get into a home-based business. I've, of course, been in the financial arena for many, many years. So I have a real good creativity in my brain. And I try to share that with people. So if people don't have money, they can do what Susan and I did. We kind of almost start them from the grassroots up. So the ground up. So if you need, my Zoom just went. There I am back.
You actually didn't go anywhere, but
I didn't go anywhere, but Susan went somewhere. All of a sudden, Susan's gone. But Susan story, and we went through some crashes. Know what it feels like to have a net pulled out from underneath us. And so that's where I kind of want to start today, Susan. So that's our specialty. And you being the awesome, amazing coach and mentor that you are, we help each other. So we've come to realize that we help each other along the way and along this journey, and then we help others as well. And that's a beautiful thing and a beautiful way to make a living and to help other people.
Absolutely. And so to kind of like summarize all that into one sentence, when you're looking for a solution for a situation or a problem that you're in, it's often not a lack of resources that you're in a situation of, but a lack of resourcefulness. And maybe you can't see what's possible. So one of the first things that we do for people is we help them find the solution that fits with them, what they need right now. So sometimes it's a lack of funds to get started. So we help you get creative on how to find those funds, as well as creative with what product purchase level or what kind of mentoring would fit for your needs right now. What would be the best solution? So that is one of the first things. So we literally train you how to figure out what your best solution is right in the beginning to get started with, right?
Yes.
And so our main overall passion with all of our training and work that we do with each person that joins us or works directly with us is to help people connect the dots. We individually, before we started working together, and once we started working together, both Tammy and myself saw that most people that were either trying or working within the online work from wherever you are profession, they were missing pieces. If they weren't succeeding, it was because they just didn't know how to connect the dots. They didn't know where this fit with that and how to increase or scale up. So we wanted to fill in the missing pieces. And so that resourcefulness, that's the first one that Tammy mentioned. And how powerful is that, right? It's been a great help to many people. And then another missing piece for many people is lead generation. And both Tammy and I are lead generation specialists. Some of our knowledge and our expertise overlaps, and some of it is in completely different areas, which is really cool because then we can help more people more effectively because because of that kind of overall thing. So lead generation, we do a lot of training on lead generation.
Yes.
Right? That includes social media, classifieds, video, you name it. We have done it. Emailing, email list building, bulk emailing, postcards, cards. So offline and online strategies, and we actually combine the two strategies with that. So I'll go to the next one, and then if you want to talk about this, Tammy, but follow up and follow through is also a missing piece. People forget or just don't know how to connect the dots with the follow up and follow through. It's one thing to generate a bunch of leads and to build a list, but if you're not following up with them and following through, same with some people have 4,000 and 5,000 connections on Facebook, but they're not following up and following through with them.
Yes.
So we train on that. And again, the really cool thing is we both come at it sometimes from different angles. That's really cool. Do you want to talk about that, Tammy?
Yeah, exactly. And it is cool how you say that, because when we first started talking and when we met, that was just so cool, because we, it was like shop talk. It's like, oh my God, I have a friend that I can talk about this business to all the time, because I eat, sleep, and drink it. So as far as like now of working together for over 2 years now, we know literally, how it does overlap. And that's really, really a key when you're working with two people versus one sponsor. And that's what we are. We're partners. And so you're going to get the I guess I could call it like the flow of how traffic flows from Susan, because a lot of people don't understand that. And so when we're saying lead generation, we're literally meaning that those people, those eyeballs are coming through an already great converting capture page, which then goes to a great converting presentation that will do all the telling and selling for you. So you're going to learn from Susan's videos, and especially now they're all in one place when you join us in AMP, but you're going to learn all that, which is going to make your mind, it's like an aha moment. Oh, I get what they're talking about with lead generation. That means that they're coming through and they're parading through the funnel. It's a sales funnel is what we call it. So kind of think of it like a kitchen funnel, putting a bunch of people at the top and then all the way to the bottom, and you're only going to be really dealing with the cream of the crop. And so that's what I think people want nowadays, especially when they're trying to leverage their time effectively, is to know that, that's all you got to do is just keep feeding the funnel. So Susan has created all those mind maps and everything like that already for you. And that's a huge strength. That helps so many people. And then the part of the consistency, I think, is really, really important. And I'm always talking about consistency and daily action. And for me, just physically, I've been able to walk or exercise for 674 days today. and so people know that about me, as far as, consistent every single day. So I think that's really what the combination of the training that you and I have, and what you're great at, Susan, is the follow up once the person's involved in. And think about this. If you've ever joined anyone else, okay, you send your money in and then it's like, bye. I mean, you don't see them again. So Susan's strength is to get people just into that action mode. Okay, it's like, it's a switch. She did it to me, a switch flipped inside me. And so she'll do the same thing for you. It's all of a sudden, boom, and now you're like a racehorse or whatever, or unicorn or whatever it was. I can't remember. But I just know that it happened. And so you're going to be going fast forward. And that's the cool part about our friendship and partnership here. So that's why I wanted to say, Susan.
Absolutely. So connected with that, the other training that we do is we do specific training on daily method of operation and action plan. And they're separate and yet together. And again, I'm going to say it again, we come at the teaching of the daily method of operation differently. So you get both sides of the coin, but we specifically train on how to create a daily method of operation and an overall action plan that will absolutely create results for you. And we don't even have to elaborate on that. Just trust us. It's powerful. If you do it, the action is up to you, though.
Yes,
But
the action's up to them.
it's not a one size fits all either. It's a customized plan that will work for you so you can start from where you are. And then what about video marketing, Tammy? We also train on video marketing.
And that is huge. I mean, you pay thousands of dollars. Before I met Susan, I would always listen to a lot of the video marketing training and things like that. And, you know, and I would always be like, I just sit there and say, this just doesn't make sense to me. So once I met Susan, I remember just not even doing a headshot video, you know, and just doing screenshots and stuff like that, and constant, you know, this and that, and you know, taught of, you know, flashing this and flashing cash or whatever. And then now obviously it's evolved to where I'm totally different on video, you know, and it's because of you, Susan, and number one, helping me lose 130 pounds now. But I'm saying the whole transition of doing a video is so different, and it's inviting to people. So the way you teach and train it, people pay thousands and thousands of dollars, but here you get it, you know, as far as like a bonus. And so I think in a lot of ways, you know, you're the go-to person for when it comes to making people feel comfortable on video. You know, 2 years ago I was like intimidated to get on the video with you, but now it's like you can't even, you know, give me the stop type thing, because I'm just so excited and passionate about what you and I do. You know, that's the other thing, and just really love working with you. But I think the video is really important because people want to know who they're going to be working with. They want to trust that person. They want to get to like that person right before they even, you know, send off you know, any money, or especially in this industry here of high ticket affiliate sales. So that's what I think of video. Your video marketing is awesome.
Absolutely. And what you learn from Tammy in video is the consistency, regular, consistent sharing, recording, sharing, and posting your videos. So you'll get like massive video marketing. And then we're going to move into, we also train on social media, multiple venues, and both of us are always staying up to date with what's working in social media, what we should be doing. So we're always keeping ourselves updated so that we have up-to-date information for you with how to market yourself and your business in social media. That's just huge. Something that we're always going to be doing. Absolutely. And then there's always branding. And that's another thing, interestingly enough, that we're both passionate about before we work together, and then as we're working together. So we will help you figure out what is your brand, and always be talking about branding yourself before the product and the company, and how that works, how you can meld it together.
Branding is very important, you know, and the conversation comes up quite a bit actually in conversations with our people, and with our team and our members and things, and with the onslaught of, you know, the Facebook ads and things like that, you have to set yourself apart or different. So you're always wanting to know the cutting edge stuff, and we're always educating ourselves further and further and further on that. Yep. So that's important. Keep up with the trends.
And then getting into the little details, we both know subject lines, titles that will grab people's attention. We know what kind of content to put in the body of either an ad, a social media post, the description in a video, or an email to get the click. We teach how to create that content. Plus, we provide you with examples to use as you're kind of learning and going. So that's a really important piece that, you know, often that's not trained. Lots of different sponsors and mentors will give you examples and copy and paste, but it's understanding the why and the how it works that you can then move forward to creating your own content, because it is good to quickly be able to grab somebody else's ad and post it, but moving forward, to have that skill set of really understanding what works and why it works, that's a skill set that will pay you back again and again and again forever, no matter what you're promoting or doing, right? So we
Oh
also
yeah.
teach that.
That's important, Susan, because there's so many people out there saying, just copy and paste me, just, use this template, the standard boilerplate template. And I'm like, but you're not teaching a person a skill. When I learned how to create and do a classified ad, I knew I had to have three things. So I listened to the best of the best. I sat down and I put myself right in front of the computer and knew the three things that everybody needs to have in an ad. So that's very important. So yes, you're right. I love how you just said that. And it's, you and I take like I take my knowledge for granted, and, probably you do too, but then now we're like, well, this, and then this, and it's a beautiful thing, because then it's like, yeah, now we can teach someone that, and it's thousands of dollars of value and knowledge accumulated in these two brains here.
That's right. And we're pretty generous with sharing it. And last but not least, we teach you 3 simple steps to becoming unstoppable. I'm not going to reveal it here. It is out there. But we literally teach you those 3 simple steps to literally becoming unstoppable in your life and in your business. Before we close this video, though, Tammy, should we kind of describe what is all housed specifically in Alliance Marketing Pro and what Alliance Marketing Pro is?
Sure. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, we get a lot of those questions too. Yep. Okay. Absolutely. So I think it's a great thing.
So what is Alliance Marketing Pro, Tam?
Well, it's an amazing system, for one. I think when you think of a system, you're like, well, what do they mean about a system? And the way I look at it is, well, for one, it's your baby, it's your creation. And ever since you and I, what's that?
I didn't do it alone, though.
No, but you were definitely the person that organized it and put it all in there and together. And one day, all of a sudden, we did the screen share, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, I was literally speechless. I'm like, oh my God, that is a lot of time, a lot of work, and a lot of energy that you put into that. It's just, it blew my mind. I actually was speechless. Quite literally, I was speechless. I didn't know what to say. I mean, I literally was, and that doesn't happen often. Not ever since you pulled all this out of me, but no, it's essentially, it's a contact management system. You can build your list in there. You don't have to have AWeber. You don't have to have that expense. If you do have AWeber, cool. We still use AWeber. We have our existing stuff we built together and currently before that. But so you have that. You have where you don't have to have AWeber. It has your capture pages for both the 2 income streams that we work, your Profit Pro and Titum. And then it has all the training and then the live events. It has literally everything, like a cookie cutter from left to right in the training there. And I'm telling you, it has setup, so you don't even have to worry about setting people up, because the setup process, they can go through the videos to set themselves up. So it's literally like a business in a box and ready to go. And I take it anywhere. So where I'm at.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. So all the tools, training, and resources all in one place. And I get, like, along with the contact manager, there's texting. You can text. You can send wee tiny videos, like, hosted in there. But I mean, it's easier to put your video link in a text or an email anyway. So there's email, texting, and social sharing right from within the platform is coming up as well. So
that's cool.
I have an interactive contact manager with all the training and tools as far as capture page, video bridge pages, and the entire sales funnel all in one place.
That's cool. Yes. Cool. And some people say, well, why do you need that if you have the Titum and all that kind of stuff? Well, I'll just boil it right down. You need to brand. It goes back to the branding. So when I went to an event, for example, they always said, make sure you have a bridge page, which is the second page after someone goes through the capture page. It's that second page, thank you page, bridge page, whatever you want to call it. That's where you got to show up. And that's what we have in AMP. That sets yourself apart from all the rest of the replicated sites and all the rest of the other people that get into this specific business. So that's so key right there. And it's already done for you. I mean, there's really right there, all you have to do is record your video and boom, you're on there. And that's going to make people warm up to you. And that's how you convert your sales into money. So I had to say that. It's huge, Susan.
Isn't it?
I mean, because there's no other system that has that, you know? So
Yep.
That's what I love about it, because I know people will succeed. I know they will.
Yeah, absolutely. Good thing you thought to mention that. So I think we've said it all. So maybe we should close out. Because I don't even know how long we went on and on here.
But I'm not sure either. We just get in the zone, and I'm like, next thing they got to do is contact you and I.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. So that's an idea. I mean, I'm sure we've left things out, but we just quickly wanted to give you an idea of what training do we do. And here it is.
Here it is. To be successful, it's on a platter. Just come and get it.
There's another video that that I would really like them to watch that we've recently recorded, Tammy. So if you're watching this and we haven't already shared this video with you, or you don't find it around this video, reach out to us and ask us, and it just helps you get to know us a little bit more. There's actually two. One is who are the Unstoppable Mamas, and the other one is benefits of working with the Unstoppable Mamas. Yeah. We want you to make a relaxed and informed decision about working with us. So get to know us. Don't feel afraid, and please do take a moment to watch those videos so that you know a little bit more about us.
Absolutely.
And we really are looking forward to working with you. We love each new person that we connect with and that we work with. It means the world to us that you trust us, and our heart is really in it. So that's a part of the training too. We teach you how to build relationships and how to love what you do and put your heart into your work. And a lot of that we teach by just demonstrating.
Yes, exactly. That's awesome.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Susan. You are awesome and unstoppable.
So are you. And we'll see all of you in the next video.